Now these are house rules. Stick around, take a look. Hiya folks, Old Man Grognard here. Hope you're all doing well. And today we're doing a review of a game supplement that I really like. This is the original edition campaign. This is by Erik Johanssen. And this was published in 2021, and it is 48 pages, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Okay, here we go. Original Edition Campaign by Erik Johanssen. Nice digest-sized book here. It's got some clear pages. I love the old font they use, because this was really done for the three original books. Really clear writing and very nicely done. Some good spot art in it. This is what you get. Good tables here. Really clear tables. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's all single column. But it's a very easy read. And I think it's a great addition to a game. And this is basically what you get. It's about 48 pages, like so. And that is the original edition campaign. Take it away, Glenn. Okay, great stuff. Erik reached out to me, and he sent me this. It is for sale now. So I'm going to tell you about it. Basically this is, he says he's ran an OD&D game based on the original three books for about 26 years. And he has all these house rules in binders, and he said it's getting kind of unwieldy. So I decided to sit down, collate them, and put them out in a book. And he did. Now, I'm all for house rules. A lot of systems out there started out as house rules. A lot of the clones, like Labyrinth Lord or Swords of Wizardry, or such as that. But what I love about something like this is, you can do this with the clones or any other game too. But what I love about this is there's so much good stuff in here. There's stuff I don't agree with that he does, but the point is, it's a toolbox. It really is. I've seen house rules published before, and it's like, well, that's nice, but there's really so much for me to use in here that I can just cherry pick, which is what you should really do when it comes to something like this. He's got some great examples in there, and he covers all the areas, from making a character to monsters to treasure and he's even got something about stocking a dungeon that I really like. His game is very human-centric. In other words, he has no demi-humans or anything like that. No elves, dwarves, halflings, things like that. And it's very Hyperborea, in that respect. The way he rolls abilities, the way he levels people, task resolution, and he talks about converting descending to ascending in a simple way, and starting equipment. He's got an equipment list in there, but he also shows you how to do it randomly. He's got a few charts on there, how to generate a pack of equipment and things like that. Some of the things don't translate as well as I wish they would. Like, in other words, leveling. When a character levels, what he does is, if, say, the character's leveling from 3rd level to 4th level, so the player looks at his hit points for his current level, and so he's going from level 3 to 4. And his game is all based on D6s and a D20. So he does really go old school. So you'll take 4d6, since you're going to level 4, and roll them. And if the total is under the current matches or under the current hit points that the character has, he only goes up by 1. But if it's over the current hit points he has, he takes the new total. So he gets the difference, basically. Now, that, to me, that I really wish that kind of translated to other game systems, because I was playing I'm playing my Monday 5e game, and I just decided, okay, well, let's see how this works with other types of dice and things like that. So my character was 6th level. Say I was going up to 7th level. Well, my character is a fighter, so he has a D10 for hit points. So I look what I have for a D10, which is considerable, and I rolled 7 D10, and I've got like practically nothing. I've got something. My character has like 52 hit points, and I rolled the best I did was 17. So in that, if you're doing the lower levels, this really works well. Now, I don't know what happens if his characters went up to higher levels. That may be a problem, because it's gonna flatten out. It really is. And it just to me, I wish it worked better, because it's really enticing, is what I'm saying. What I did like, here's another thing I did like, is monsters. Monsters hit dice. Don't bother to roll monsters hit dice when you go into an encounter. I guess you can do it beforehand. Even he says beforehand in prep, don't do it. He says what you do is you look at the monsters hit dice and wait till they get hit. If the character does, and the character doesn't even roll the damage. I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't anyway. But the point I'm trying to make is here that what you roll is roll the hit dice after he gets hit. And then the total on the hit dice is the hit dice they have left after that. Now, I'm sure you can elaborate on that a little. I can elaborate on that a little more, because every time I'm going to roll hit dice every time he gets hit. And if it rolls under whatever his total is, that's his new total. If it rolls over, it stays the same, or something like that. They don't add hit points, I'm saying. So I would leave it at the same. That's how I would work it. But it's a great concept anyway. And one of my favorite things he does is in the back of the book here, the back of this book, he shows you how to stock a dungeon fast. And it's just like a page and a half. That's all it is. And it's so simple. It's like you take the number of rooms you have in a dungeon, and this is assuming you don't have a theme or anything like that, but that could work in too. He's just like, you take a number of rooms in the dungeon and roll a d6 for every room. On a 5 or a 6, that has a creature in it. Then you take the rooms without creatures in it, or with creatures in it, roll those dice, and on a 4, 5, or 6, that creature's got a treasure in there. And then you take the empty rooms and you roll d6s for the number of empty rooms. And that means if there's a 6, that means there's treasure in there, just treasure to be found. He also says that no empty room is really empty. It's empty of mechanics, but it's not empty of stuff. So you can put stuff in there, which to me is a no-brainer anyway. But I love this book. I really do. And there's just so much enticement in there. You've got the way he rolls, task resolution. You got the easy, normal, and hard challenges and things like that. He also puts that as far as thieves' skills go. He tells you what the thieves' skills are in the thief section, but he doesn't tell you what the percentages or anything. And that he uses that in here too. So it's a little bit of more modern stuff. It talks about, how to hit things, range, rate of fire, what you do on death. He basically does the save on every round when you reach 0, things like that. Talks about spell memorization, casting time, bandages, and but it's just a wonderful. I think everybody should look at this book at least once. It's once again original edition campaign by Erik Johanssen. And you can find this, the only way place you can find this, is Amazon. Now, he already has it on Amazon UK and Amazon, is it Sweden or one of the Scandinavian, Amazon.de. But he recently released it in America here, the U.S. And I'll put a link down there. And it's like $8, something like $8.80. It's chump change, I think, for something as good as this. So check it out. Original Edition Companion. Why do I want to say companion all the time? Original Edition Campaign. Check it out. It's my recommendation. It's good. Okay, well, that's that. You also want to say these are perfect bound because of it's international shipping. So, caveat emptor on that. But I just want to say, if you guys like this, if you guys still like what I'm doing, give me a, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and whatever they say. And that'd be appreciated. Okay, so until I see you folks next time, bye-bye.